Hey there, Ron this side. Are you looking for a way to track time, boost productivity, and manage remote team more efficiently? Welcome to Time Doctor, the ultimate tool tracking and productivity tool designed to help businesses optimize workflow and ensure accountability. Whether you're managing freelancers, remote team, or just in-house workforce, Time Doctor provide all these tools you need to monitor tasks and analyze performance. Simply just go to Google, click on search for Time Doctor, you will line up here. Let's go to the pricing plan here. So it gives you 14 days free trial, no credit card. It's a good feature though. And here inside the planning, it provides you 4 tier plan, the basic, standard, premium, and enterprise. So this is a basic 6.7 per user. So yes, it's per user, not for month, right? So depending on how many user you're using Time Doctor, it will charge you, right? And you can come to this website and compare all these features by yourself, or you can pause the video. Now simply let's go and click on try it for free on any of the plan depending on you. I will use my Google account because that's an easy way to make an account. You can just enter your full name, business email and company size and click on password and click on create your account. So once you create an account, this is the exact dashboard where you land up, right? And on the left side, it will ask you to confirm your email. So make sure you confirm your email. And it will ask you, for example, add your first employee. This is just a way to set up your account. It's fine. I will show you each and every way here. So you can just go and click on add your first employee, which you can do it from user setting. I will show you later how you can get back to this page, right? Now you can just take their email and you can send an invitation link, or just by copying the link here, you can send it to your team member over social handle and they can just join directly from that link. Now get an employee to track times, right? So obviously it's a tracking time and productivity software tool which will help us, right? So these are the things which you can use it by yourself. You can add your credit card just to set up your account. Now let's get back to your dashboard. So inside the dashboard you will find two options. This is a team and a user. So what's the difference between them? So team means if you are owner, if you have all the access or manager of every team member, right, of this tool, so you can just find it, right? You can just get all this information at a glance, right? It's a bird eye view information and you can just find it over your screen. So for example, it will show you the time track, manual time, there's a mobile time and everything, right? And who are using, which people are inside your team member, right? And whether they are tracking you or not, if there's hidden or just active, right? So everything, you will get information over your dashboard. But if you just want to know about yourself, so you can just go to the user and here you will find about yourself as well as very specific to each member. So all this information is not consolidated just like how you see it over the team section. No, in the user section, you can find exactly how much time a employee, a freelancer had invested on a specific tool or website and how much time exactly they have worked in a day, in a month, in a week, or in a year, right? You can just get it here. You can export the data, so you can choose a user directly from here, right? You can change the time zone, everything, right? For the I want to know for the past 30 days, right? The date range, that is a custom way. I hope you understood. By the way, Time Doctor provides you a lot of things here. It provides you time tracking, productivity monitoring, team management, detailed report, integration. It's cloud-based and accessible from any device. Beginner-friendly interface, trusted by companies like Verizon, Ericsson, and Remax, and there's other, right? So pretty popular tool, pretty good one. Right now, to set up account, it's really easy. The setup process is very straightforward, even for beginner, and it's short. You're ready to start tracking your time right away. So very first thing we can do, that is a track time here. So click on this start button and simply just go and click on add users. In this way, you will able to add user to your account, right? Now this is a reports. We will come about the reports later here. So simply just go and click on add user. You can, I've already explained this part. I hope you understood this. Now the next step is how your employees or freelancers are going to use Time Doctor. So simply just go and click on download the Time Doctor application. Now here you can download it for Windows, Mac, or Ubuntu, and it also has an extension, right? So I will just go and use the extension here. So Time Doctor web browser extension allow you to track time to your tasks from Jira, Trello, if you're using some of the tools over your website or over the browser. So just go and simply click on add extension. Now within just few seconds, that extension will be added here. You can see it is downloaded. automatically it will be added. So I just need to pin this up, right, which is this one. Now if I just go and click on here, you can see download app. So we have to just go and click on download app here. You can simply just download it from here. So let the app get downloaded. So this is setup. We will just run this setup and we will install this up here, right? And here you can see, obviously I will just give you, just go and click on more info, click on run anyway here, right? Then just go and click on next and you will able to install this software. So install just for you, right? So I'll just go and click on next and install. Now within few seconds it will be added. Now this app has begun downloading, right? So once the setup get processed, I'll just go and click on finish. Automatically the doctor will be launched. I mean the time doctor will be get launched here. Now this is how it's look. So simply just go and click on get started. You have to enter your email, so you can just log in into your account. Now this is it will look like, and this is the exact dashboard which you will able to access. I can just make it full screen here. So let me make it in a proper size. Right now, if you just go and click on to start working, so your employees, for example, let's set this up. You will find this option. This is timer, and this is a dashboard. So it will redirect to you to a web dashboard here. Right now, this is a screencast. Same way, it will redirect to here, which is basically all these features. Now to start working and tracking, here it says that, hi, to start working, click on a task. So you have to select a task here, which is basically in the setting option. If you just go to the setting option here, you will find this option of project and task setting, right? So we will just create a project, let's say FileX Express videos, right? This is just an example. Now I can create a different set of projects. Now inside projects I can create different set of tasks, and I can assign those tasks to a different set of people and freelancers, right? So this is it. Now I will just give here, let's say, make a script for time doctor, says, right? Now click on enter. Just press click on this green icon. Now let's say record a tutorial video on time doctor. Now click on enter. So in this way you can add it. Now who can access this project? So anybody can access, or I can just assign this access to very selected few people, or just I just want to assign, oh, only Anil can access it, right? So I can just set it like this. Now if I just go back to here, first of all you can see here automatically that project has been added here, right? Now let's say you can see here right now, if I try to click on start working, I cannot, because I have to select a task. So let's say I'm making a script, so I'll select here, automatically the timer got started, and and let's say I'm just writing a script, I'm doing my work, everything here, right? In the background it's recording everything here, right? It is recording the screencast and everything, right? So there's a lot of features. As well as if I come back to these, website dashboard here, you can see that it has started recording. Now I can pause it directly. Let's say I took a break, right? I'm not working right now, so I can just pause it here, or I can pause it here as well as, right? Now you will notice the color changes. Now if I want to, I restarted working, then I can just go and click on this play icon again here, and this is how it happens. I can also set it up, for example, I want this should pause till 5 a.m. so I can set it here, right? Now in this way, your every employee and every freelancer can start working, and it will show up in the dashboard, right? So this is, you can see here, so there's the Filex Express, they have somebody have started working, and on Sunday, right? So you will find all this information in a consolidated way. But I want to check about the users. I can just go to the user here, and somewhere I will find this option of that specific person, that is a productive website and app usage. So basically it showed me that where I was investing most of our time, right? So it was inside the software. Now you can see here, suddenly you will see this bar, because it is exactly that what we just recorded while making this tutorial video. I hope you understood this part. Now let's go to the report. So inside the report, you will find this activity summary. So you will find all this kind of information. For example, this employee is working, and the activity level is high because it's working, right? And he is the only one person who is working just for the sake of tutorial, right? Now here we can just go to unusual activities. If you find some kind of a suspicious, or some of your employees is just visiting some of your employees are visiting to a suspicious website or softwares, then it will just give you an alert here. Now this is attendance. So attendance is basically which employee started working on which time, and if you have set a shift time, so they can just log in into the account when the shift start, right? And it can end when the shift end. Right, so in this way you can just do this. There's a hours track, so how much minute or how much hours they have worked in day by day or weekly or month. I can just filter from here. Right now, on which project which employee have worked. So if I want to talk about, oh, so in this project who worked, so here you can see Anil Shah worked for 1 minute, right, which is basically tracking it up right now. So this is really useful, and same way you can just check the timeline, right, and on which project it's working. I can just open it in a new tab and I can find it here, right? So this is pretty useful. And let's go back here. Now there's some more. You can export the data and which application app they are using here. I can check this from here directly, right? So this is pretty nice, and I can just go to the screencast. So there's a no screencast, but screencast is very useful. You can share the screen and you can check on which employee or which freelancer is working on which type. So I can select the user directly from here, and I can check if there's an identical or low activity where it is happening on which date, right? So this is useful, but you need to take the subscription for it. Now this is the edit time. So obviously you have the access. So only there's a manager who have the access of the complete dashboard. They can only edit the exact time. For example, I have started working, right? There's a 2 minute 30 seconds, but here I can just go and I can edit the time, right? And on some cases this is really useful, and I can also put a reason that why I edited this time. Maybe for some XYZ reason that freelancer or employee starts, forgot to turn on the time tracker, so I can just put it here in that way, right? And that is really useful. And which project they are working, I can also change it. So I have the full control. I can change it directly from here. Now this is a setting, so this is a billing as usual, the cost of for using this software here, right? And as you can see here, for the 2 user the charges goes around $20, right? Now this is a project and task. I've already shown how you can create project, and inside project you can create tasks assigned to them. Right now this is users, so how many users are using this exact software, right? And here I can, the screenshot will be taken after 30 minutes, so I want to make sure that the screenshot should be taken after 3 minutes, right? And I don't want to blur the screenshot. If you want to blur the screenshot, you can choose here blur the screenshot. So that is really useful. Now this is a group section, so you can just create a set of group and you can assign them to a specific project, right? Now this is an email notification, so you can just create a notification and you can send a notification to everybody, right? So this is how you can do. So for example, I create a notification daily, and for XYZ reason I can just put it here and set a notification. So this is also useful. Now this is an integration. Obviously you can integrate your time doctor with a different application. ADP, that is a payroll. Asana, that is a productivity app, and there's a lot more. So I just want to check the project management tools here. Let's say ClickUp, so I can just use ClickUp here to just do this. But make sure you install this, right? Integration status on for everyone, so any one of my team member can do it, and it's completely up to you. Now this is schedule, so you can set a schedule, right? For example, the shift time, the ending shift, the starting shift, and the exact working time. You can set a break time, right? So this is the next option, the break, which we're talking here. So you can set a break. For example, some companies follow the strict rule where they for in a, let's say, 8 hours long shift, they put a break of 30 minutes or 1 hour in between, right? So in this way you can set a break. Now this is payroll, but if you're using a payroll of ADP or different, you can add it here. But you can also use a time doctor payroll, but time doctor payroll is not much useful because it doesn't give you a lot of features here. But you can always export the data to your integrated application. Now this is invite, so you can invite your team member directly, and you can add your members. Now this is a download section. Obviously you can download it, the steps which I've already shown. Right now let me just pause this up and let me just close here. Before closing, this is the dashboard which will redirect you back to here. Now we can just close this up, right? And let me just go back to the team here, and you will find that how much time. So it's exactly 5 minutes, right? So the time tracking is exactly on the date. So that is a really good feature, and this is it. I hope you found this video very useful and got to learn a lot from here. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe.